Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today comes my final review as part of my Koda Kumi music marathon, and it is my review of the album Walk of My Life. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the album. We'll have different thoughts on it, and I would gladly read yours in the comment section down below. Walk of My Life didn't take long to arrive, as barely over a year after Bon Voyage, and we are already given a 17 tracks album. But at this point you have to wonder if Kumi can continue without a faux pas. Walk of My Life is a very interesting album. Not only does it continue to explore electronic pop music, but it does it once again really well. But it does it so well that you might feel like this time it's going to be a bit too repetitive. After all, throughout all of my reviews, I noticed how Kumi loves to go back to the same old musical routines, and Walk of My Life in a way continues this tradition, but this time I'm still very much on board because the album manages to be entertaining and once again really fun. I mean, songs like Lippy, Dance in the Rain, House Party, or Like It continue to prove that Kumi still selects carefully the songs for albums, and the first half of it never stops on giving us some high quality songs that all manage to be diverse and yet feel altogether very organic, until the second half shows itself up. I always felt like the second half of Walk of My Life lose itself a bit too much. If the first half feels very ordered and coherent, the second half always felt a bit too messy for me. And don't get me wrong, I like most of the songs, but I can't help but think that this second half loses a bit of steam, and songs like You Can Keep Up With Me and Money in My Bag are part of why I never remember the second half as much as the first one. However, many of the songs might make the order and sound a bit messy, but individually I enjoy them quite a lot. Fake Tongue and Piece in the Puzzle are amazing in their own way, and that makes rock and electronic music just make them the more interesting to me. I also want to note that the only ballad of the album, called Just Like It, Walk of My Life, is very stunning to me. It's a very simple and yet so efficient ballad, and the fact that the song closes the album is great tracklist ordering because after all these very fast and dynamic songs, the ballad helps digest everything quite well. Walk of My Life overall is a much darker album that puts the cute side of Kumi aside by being a bit more aggressive and serious, while never forgetting to be fun and enjoyable as well. And even if the second half does feel a bit messy at times, I still think that the album is a strong effort, and that's why I give it 4 stars. Thank you for watching this final review part of my Koda Kumi music marathon. I had a lot of fun going back to listening to a career that spanned over 15 years now, and tomorrow we will see if Koda Kumi is still on top of her game with my reviews of her new album, Double Face.